Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Crouere, and welcome to the Jeff Crouere Show. Today, we're going to be talking about a very important issue, and that is the war in Ukraine. It has been raging a year. Of course, Russia invaded Ukraine. A lot of innocent people have been killed. The country has been destroyed. It is halfway around the world. Countries that want to get involved should be right there, neighboring countries, Europe. We should be doing what we can for humanitarian purposes and to bring about a diplomatic solution. Instead, we're pretty much fighting the war against Russia ourselves. We're training Ukrainian troops right here in this country. We're providing all the sophisticated military equipment that they're using, so much so that our own military doesn't have enough equipment. Now we're sending tanks over there, 31 sophisticated tanks. The Germans have now been encouraged to send tanks. So all of this weaponry is, of course, being targeted at Russia. Initially, when Joe Biden talked about it, he dismissed calls to send tanks and planes over there, saying that it would lead to World War III. That is my concern. We have a commander-in-chief who is incompetent. He shouldn't be in charge of a military. He certainly shouldn't be in charge of nuclear weapons. He certainly shouldn't be in charge of a country leading us into war. The military, sadly, is led by a bunch of woke generals. We're more concerned about CRT than we are the readiness of our troops. We're not meeting recruitment goals in this country. Now they're talking about a war with China and a war with Russia. It's insane. Here's what we need to focus on. How about the war that's going on in our own country? The war in our streets, where criminals are running amok. The war really in our communities, where drug overdoses are costing more and more American lives. How about the war at our border, where we now have millions pouring in here? I'd rather be concerned about our border, our people, than halfway across the world. So what is going on here? President Trump has called all of this insane, that the war drums are being beaten. Not just by Biden, not just by the Democrats, a bunch of Republicans are doing this too. Mitch McConnell, the old crow, the turtle, the guy who's the Senate minority leader, who got reelected 39-10, who gave all the money to the rhino candidates and took the money away from the good MAGA candidates. He said the war in Ukraine was the #1 issue for Republicans in the country. That's a lie. A new poll that was just released showed the people in this country have a lot of priorities: leadership, the economy, inflation, illegal immigration. At the bottom of the list, 1%, is the war in Ukraine. It's of interest to the politicians and the bureaucrats in the military-industrial complex. People are getting rich while we are suffering here in this country. So it's time to focus on the United States of America, not in Ukraine. It's time to stop beating the war drums and try to bring about a diplomatic solution here before we get closer and closer and closer to a nuclear war with a country that's got thousands of nuclear warheads. It's insanity time, and both parties are to blame, and we need to bring it to a stop immediately before a lot of people get killed. I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe to get more information. Go to crouere.net. You can learn everything about the shows and all our upcoming activities. Thank you so much for watching The Jeff Crouere Show. This segment is brought to you by The Patriot Shopper. This is all about folks buying American, buying local, buying products that are made in the good old USA, taking funds away from those big box stores where those monies go out of the country and to some Wall Street elites. Let's help our patriot business owners right here in America with good American products. Let's buy American and buy local right here in this country. Information is at thepatriotshopper.com. You can email at info@thepatriotshopper.com or call 718-869-9020. The Patriot Shopper. Folks, change the way you buy today.